everybody! Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, and thank you for the tier 1 for 7 months, the both of you. Thank you very much. Yeah. We're playing Star Rail. Yeah, there we go, there it goes. It's on the screen now. Yippee! But yeah. Also, hype train. But anyway. But, yeah. We have Yeah, it triggered a hype train. The two of you, I think it's because it was 2 subs right after one another. That caused it. Hang on, I need to turn down the volume a little bit. I had it higher because I was using it as the starting soon music. But it needed to be a little bit lower. Or just regular old, Ooh, Trailblaze log. Oh, I'm not using my controller, and so I don't know what the quick read button was. That's unfortunate. Hang on. I knew something was wrong. Not that. No. I need to manually go look at my quests. Missions? Where is the one for... Where are we? Ah, there we are. I don't know why it likes to auto go to that one. But it's time for... I'm allowed to see the banners now? Who's on the banners? Don't recommend it. Fair enough.
Nice.
Oh, my headphone cord is like tangled up a million times. Is it personal? I see. I see. I'm curious now. Ah. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to get to play. Yay! 5 stream streak for Nick. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna.
It's still early. Where to now?
We're going to head to the core flame
Oh,
trial.
Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
All right.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Casterus. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nursing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the
Yeah.
myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos heirs, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Phainon of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Phainon. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Naias?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority. Your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide. You must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesized tomorrow, I will become the god Amphoreus needs.
Come with me, Phainon of Ides Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Lord Finon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
What a mysterious ritual. Is there really nothing we can do but wait? I don't know about the rest of them, but I don't like to just sit by and wait for my fate to be decided.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Finon. I spoke at length with Lord Finon before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Looks like she fell asleep. Presiding over this ritual must take quite a toll.
Snowy. Will succeed.
Finon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. You must have noticed by now.
I keep
Every Chrysos
not waiting long enough to.
air here bears a flaw
I gotta hit
of sorts.
A
Be it the
after
curse of immortality,
to advance the text, and I end up selecting one of the dialogue
constant
options
erosion of their
instead.
humanity, or but not Finon. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw, a perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated. That must mean...
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Finon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous. Kremnoans revere strength and military might. But that does not mean we lack etiquette.
Mighty, what do you mean when you said you were worried?
They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finon.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but Fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong? Ugh, don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But
What's the matter? This is a good card.
I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandma and Grandpa said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Oh. I mean, yeah. That was expected. I just didn't expect it there, right in front of me, right now. Ow. Along with the text of may this world never have a need for a deliverer. I hate you, Star Rail. You're mean. Some hours ago, aboard the Astral Express!
Pom-Pom, have you prepared our meals already?
Of course the food's ready. March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko?
Gladly. Why don't we also get her a...
Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
I guess you're right. March, I'm coming in, okay?
Uh-oh.
It's still early.
Oh, and that's all we
Don't you
get
know?
to know? Awesome. Light slips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Strife dispelled the accompanying fears. 40 IRL days is crazy. Nameless recollection. In that dawn-kissed city, a hero from the Outlands became one of the Flame Chasers. Inspired by the journey, they recorded their tales in the pages of a book. Wowie! I have another...
Nice.
Oh, it's this one. New memory can be inserted. Having become the paper. Remember the flame chase? No, oh. Whose visage comes into view? I can pick. On land maze. Gotcha. I'll pick finance first. Gotcha. Now we'll start it off with we're doing some storybook stuff. Okay, the nameless hero. When the world's end descends, a hero raised a sword glinting in the setting sun and challenged the night that approached dusk. His heart pulsed with the brilliance of stars and his eyes blazed like a fallen sun, casting silver needles upon the scarred earth. He shouted his name in obscurity, burying the past in the homeland frozen in memory and vowing to defend the new dawn, even if that dawn would consume all in its fire.
In Amphoreus, untitled statues are a prevalent sight. As for the inspiration behind these statues, they are said to be the clay figures that Kefli made at the world's creation. They made clay figures in their likeness, bestowed upon them the breath of life, and allowed the golden divinity of their blood to course through. Thus, the very first mortals roamed the earth, receiving the gods' mercy, while realizing the sorrows of this world. In front of a statue, the people of the holy city beheld a man, Finan of Ides Elysiae. He never spoke of his origins, only using this name to nonchalantly identify himself.
That's not really his name, is it?
People cast sidelong glances at him, their minds swirling with doubt. The man merely responds with a breezy smile, neither confirming nor disproving their speculation. Finan is a soldier, one with divinity coursing through his veins. Responding to the Gold Weaver's rally call, he traveled long and far to reach the holy city, eager to bring light to the hero's path.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
Ballads reach him through the breeze, as though soft voices meant for him, and he responds in kind.
No matter. My existence is of little consequence.
Ides Elysiae, the man's hometown, shrouded in secrecy, just like his past. Some have searched for that distant village, yet found it neither written about nor passed down through song. In every nostalgic reflection, the man crafted a vision of paradise with his exquisite poetry. Yet, within the ancient texts of the holy city, the history of that frontier village remains more obscure than the days to come. In the far-off future, the land of Amphoreus will bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, the man will inscribe an eternal mark in the Chrysos epic. Yet his real name may never be heard in this world again.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Some, too, losing themselves at the very beginning of their journey.
Damn. Interesting. Yeah, let's do Cassie.
I see a sword that grants death, a shackle of destiny. Next, the silver-haired girl, worshipped at the Demise's hallow. The sword stained with unknown blood, lying shattered and snapped. The shackle chained pale wrists, dotted in thickening rust. The priest asks with a shaking voice, "Upon whose fingertips will the butterfly perch?" The girl never answers. Like death itself, wreathed in silent solemnity. People often say that dying is to meet the palm of the hand of shadow, and dreaming is to be brushed by its fingertips. In the mirages, when the girl petted death, she sees black waterfalls foaming and bellowing, pouring down from a chasm in the sky where a solitary tower withstands the mighty torrents. When she wakes, she can still feel the water's freezing touch, and the cacophonies billow like the wail of the dead, the howl of beasts in confusion, delirium, and clamors hollow. The girl's embrace is not meant for the living. Thousands have entered the eternal sleep in her arms, granting to the dead solace and dignity. She mentions a ferocious warrior feared in battle.
She did not go with a smile, but to me she cursed. Oh, life's end, how ugly you are, how despicable.
And from that day on, she adorned herself. Her dress, white as a radiant moon, became always dotted with flowery petals.
For if death cannot be avoided,
so says the girl,
I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful.
Aww.
Among the thousand ceremonies in life and death, the ones she knows with most intimacy are funerals. One burial after another she presided over, from the angelic visage of a babe passed in the cradle to the despairing eyes of the mother drowning in sorrow, from the scars on a war-battered general's torso to the unending tears pouring from his bereft widow. Yet she remembers not a single living human she had seen. Even in the mirror, she thinks her own face strange, with an alien glow. In the countless words buried in forgetfulness, the only thing she manages to glean is a mockery to fate, a sarcastic whistle.
Stay alive.
When she cast aside the shackles and stepped beyond Idonia, a deja vu most violent seizes her whole. Did she, perchance, conduct some previous escape? Illusions dance across her eyes. She had once drifted in an endless river, then drove her single boat out of the deluge. She had wandered in the battlefield covered in corpses, then recovered the path back to life. Why must she escape over and over again? She now knows the answer and quivers, for it is a ludicrous surmise. The woman embodying death walks this world only because she knows she must stay alive. But alas, at that time she knows not that death is not the end. It is only a butterfly landing on a withered branch, utterly meaningless, profoundly trite.
Okay. Let's do the trees. Triplets of fate. Trebios.
In a corner of Akama, the newly arrived traveler stops for a moment. He rubs his eyes.
1, 2, 3? There's 3 identical children?
The 3 children have differing smiles. One is beaming, one has a shrewd grin, and one is smiling serenely. Yet each of them looks just as mysterious as the other 2.
Stranger, welcome to the Holy City. We will show you the way forward.
Trebios. This name has not been mentioned for some time. Only the elderly priests of Yanosopolis know the true significance of this name.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
As music from his hometown plays, the smiling children gather around the old man. They wish that the twilight breeze will carry away all tales of sadness. The end times loom like a dark cloud, hanging over the holy city's residents and shrouding them with worry.
Hello, do you need our help?
Like torches dancing in the wind, the children illuminate the alley. They wipe away the women's tears. Babies sleep amidst whispers. On the windowsill of those in prayer, their light footprints remain. The citizens call them
the 3 pillars of Akama.
Yet they simply shake their heads.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
The 3 soared and landed in front of the townsfolk.
You're Trian,
an old man says.
No, we're Treenan.
Treenan is the quietest of the trio.
Are you Treenan?
A young girl asks.
Wrong! We're actually Trian.
Trian is the most spirited of the trio.
Then you must be Treeby.
A child shouts.
You're right! Good job!
Treeby is as enthusiastic as she is adorable. It matters not whether they can tell the trio apart. Of most importance is their sincere smiles.
We will show you the path to take.
The children fly ahead, guiding the lost back to the main road. So, you literally show people the right path to take?
You're lucky. You merely took a wrong turn.
The children flew before me. It was rare to see them so quiet.
However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
There was once a dying
2x for
soldier
them.
on the battlefield who wished to bid farewell to his lover in a distant city, far away. The child leaned toward the soldier and said nary a word as she listened to his final words of comfort. As for the other 2 children, they were in the city, beside a bed upon which a woman was lying in eternal rest, wailing uncontrollably. Not only do the 3 children share each other's senses, their souls are also interconnected. When one is filled with grief, the other 2 will burst into tears as well.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales instead.
The child wipes away her tears of reminiscence.
Our greatest talent is performing Amphoreus' nursery rhymes.
But those nursery rhymes have been told over and over that any literate child could recite them by heart.
How rude!
The child gently flicks my forehead.
You should be reflecting on the nursery rhyme author's heartfelt intentions instead.
In this lush land by gods chosen, giants raise their glasses in a toast. People commonly see the children riding on enormous flaming rockets, looking like shooting stars blazing through the holy city.
How dangerous!
An old man worriedly wishes the children to stop.
Not Trinen.
The quiet child shakes her head.
That's Trian!
The exuberant child raises her hands.
Stop nagging.
The mischievous child pouts.
Can't I just play with something I've created?
Every child in the world loves to play, and Trebios is no exception. Every child in the world is afraid of pain, yet Trebios tries to act tough.
Initially, there were many more of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead.
The children swore they were already adults, yet when they carelessly hit the city gate, they cried out in pain together. The tripartite prophecy is but a distant ritual, and the Chrysos wore a painful dream. Echoes from the gate of infinity occasionally jolt her awake, and the distant travels of her identical sisters sometimes inspire uncertainty within her. A new journey only begins when the previous one comes to an end. Despite time marching forward endlessly, the children always manage to stay true to their hearts. They are all that remain of one another, their senses intertwined, their souls in communion.
Oh, the idea that there were more is mean. And the fact that they share pain, they that's devastating, actually. That's devastating. Oops. No. I'll do that in a second, but I have to go back, but I accidentally hit the back button. You're so into it. Do you like these cards? I'll go first. I love them. My haunted poster looked better. Who drew them? Are they like bedtime stories? A gift from Oryx? Come to think of it, do you think that one day your likeness will also appear in this book, Kai? Forever and ever? For so many people to see? That's insane. There were 1,000 of them? That's awful. Oh. Okay. I have one more. And I have 2 ones for
Akama,
Maya.
a city that warriors look back upon before marching toward the battlefield. The holy city, the sanctuary of all the citizens. Just as the poets of the city have sung,
The epitome of magnificence, unbounded benevolence.
and the beauty of the holy city is like Aglaya herself, dressed in finery and of noble birth. She is the dressmaster of Akama, the one who weaves with golden threads.
But there's one thing she'll never be able to achieve.
A jealous whisper can be heard.
She will never be able to produce something seamless.
Golden threads quiver, and a gentle wind rustles by her ear. She maintains her silence, but others fan the flames. Is that so hard? Her scissors and rulers are better than any garment maker, sculpting forms as perfect as the gods themselves.
Lady Aglaya, grace our eyes with your most elegant creation.
No.
Ingratiating words do not sit well with me, nor do duplicitous machinations.
Her gaze flits across the stoa, equally regarding every member of the public. They used to wonder, how exactly do her eyes perceive if something is beautiful or not? As with the holy city that's perpetually bathed in light. How do people tell apart cozy mornings and frosty nights? For the Weaver, the answer lies in her golden threads. Golden threads of the goddess of romance now serve as her hands and eyes. The colors of the world, intertwined with the undertones of human hearts, come flooding toward her. These golden threads are no less prideful than the master they now belong to.
As long as the thread has form, it is enough to craft seamless finery.
Be it stitched finely and tightly, or cut cleanly with a single stroke.
Hardly a challenge. None of these pose a challenge.
The same word rolls off her tongue twice, the latter as soft as a sigh. The one who weaves gold gazes past me, fixed on something much farther. The network of threads that entwine all between the heaven and earth. The only challenge that she relentlessly dedicates herself to is weaving the fate of Akama into a flawless, seamless outcome. A long line stretched across the square. Merchants, shopkeepers, and even high society elite, all lined up together without distinction. At the head of the line was the path to Aglaya's abode. Is the Holy City's fashion trendsetter going to reveal her newest masterpiece?
She's about to get rid of her failed pieces!
Now I see why the Holy City is free of worries. Even as the inn nears, they're still obsessed with lavish clothing.
New to Akama, a visitor from elsewhere ends up utterly bewildered at the sight. It is said that a family of priests who worship Nestia go way back with the Weaver. But her impeccable gift for weaving isn't meant to serve anyone's pursuit for pleasure. What was once a sacred duty was misunderstood by the beauty-obsessed, who mistook fallen shreds for priceless treasures.
Are flawed creations really still worth the people's adoration?
The Weaver shakes her head. She seems to have forgotten something. It is precisely the flawed hero who walks ahead of the crowd, who casts a long shadow over the world, and who strides toward everlasting daylight. There are, nevertheless, people whom the Weaver is willing to sew and tailor for. Her conditions, though.
Beauty sharp as a blade, and the relentless pursuit of beauty.
Me! I want to be showered with a thunderous ovation, and lots of flowers.
A melodramatic poet speaks out.
I want to stir her emotions.
The voice of a blushing young boy.
Do I fit the bill? My sister and I are refugees from the Abyss. I want to get a pair of shoes for her.
A seated child speaks up. Next to him is a bare-footed girl, staying silent with her head kept low. Unfortunately, gold threads are willful things. They are never swayed by sympathy or pity. A tense and worried look surfaces on the young child's countenance. The specks of dirt on his face brought back memories of a past encounter.
Go.
The Weaver begins.
Go to the 3 children in the city.
As messengers of Janus, they will bring him the shoes he hopes for.
Wowie. Look at all that. Yippee. Rewards. Hell yeah. All right. I'm scared to open my texts in this game because I know I have like a million of them. Because I haven't touched them in a long time. For fear of like spoilers of names, places, etc. Especially since, like, when you acquire a character, you know, yeah. Exactly, like the event stuff and whatnot. But I know there's so many of them. Okay.
Aglaya, with all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Trinan?
It's not
I love this
possible to
game's
tell
writing.
for sure what goes
It's
on
really
within the
silly
vortex.
sometimes.
All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Finon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trinan.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore.
Uh-oh.
There's a sun-like existence in the trial. It's burning him up.
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Are you gonna leave him to die?
Why would we? The core flame is important to us, but it's beyond absurd to even consider sacrificing him to the Titans. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can also join me.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences. Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Can't we all just go together?
Someone should stay outside in case we need help.
Things have taken a critical turn, especially so with Finan's life on the line. Of course, we Nameless will do what is necessary. How should we help?
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, Aglaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Castorus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Let's go. Okay, aventuring's kind of a needed. I could, I think, swap out.
All or nothing. Just don't abandon your
And
principles.
then just buff Mighty. I don't know how Mighty plays, but I see a healer is preferred. So I don't have a built healer. And unless you built one for me, I don't have a built healer. I got Aventurine and it went good enough. I used the Preservation Trailblazer before I used Aventurine. So I've always been a shielder, not a healer. Oh, but then I won't have anything to do the recommended type. Because it doesn't use skill points. So then I bring Genuine back. And then I think keeping Trailblazer is probably better because of typing. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna die. Aventurine will keep us alive. It just might be a little. It might take a little bit, but it'll be fine.
Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity, and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What?
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikador's trial.
Where's
I don't
Donghong?
see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
There's no place for you in Amphoreus.
A disaster for Akama. So much for the king of those outlanders.
You won't get away, Crumnoan vermin!
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Crumnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Say whatever you like, despicable Akaman. Valorous death before glorious return. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that.
I guess just a trial, they're not real. But at the same time, intervening. Either way,
You are...
Oh.
Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. It's a pity, though. You're too late. You will never stop the Holy City's army. Watch as I make this pathetic warrior of yours the first sacrifice.
Mightimos, my king, avenge me.
Is this?
You're next.
Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath.
We can do it!
Burn it up!
I see. That's what I'm trying.
Watch your
Have
head.
a healer for him.
Follow my charge. Here. This thunder! Show no mercy.
Me! Me.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless. Absurd. I know this Akaman. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being.
Mm-hmm.
That horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool. It's nothing. Let's go. That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Mighty Mos you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally?
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo!
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonis.
Humiliate me you shall not! Leave! Get out of Okima! Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it! signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone!
This is... Mother Signet? It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin have. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You were not at all Cartonus. Look out! Nice move.
You too. I could ask you the same. What was the last thing you said to me before I parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape?
That was ages ago.
Parted the waters.
I don't even remember that.
That sounds like something the real you would say.
Both options were equally as funny. I was a little bit nervous who which one to pick, but I like that one a little bit better. but the Uggs just kill me already. Is also really silly.
It wasn't easy, but I finally found you two.
So, you are Dan Heng. What did you go through before meeting us?
Just some memories from my past. Nothing worth mentioning.
That's really funny.
You mean you saw your past too? The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right.
What are you thinking?
This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met.
That doesn't exactly sound like a bad thing. At least it means we'll be able to find Finon here.
We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagine it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
I have a feeling someone is manipulating this battlefield. Someone who might not be Finon.
I agree.
Cursed brutes.
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial.
What's wrong with you two?
I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
My demise. You are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a swordmaster, so we can be done with this farce.
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Oops. Come on. Okay.
One who has fallen? Finan failed the trial?
He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course, cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were for naught?
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this!
Your hatred is as clear as day, my Demos. My words must have stung you deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come to realize this is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on. This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead. O child demanded by fate, show me what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own destiny.
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. In the same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Or lose yourself in the fight and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. But remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. The very bridge I just the moment of ascension. To you, the successor of Kremnos. White warrior knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, my Demos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power!
I'm on it.
Mournful cries.
Let this place witness
Miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos. This is the power you desired?
Here, this thunder!
Show no mercy.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. I hit the mark.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife!
Trust me. We can do anything!
Let's see who remains. This raging power. I can hardly contain it.
I'm on it.
Mimi.
So, all in.
I'm aware, but I was hoping to get a little more shield on him before I used his skill, and then I just forgot.
Waste it. Here, this thunder!
Hedge your bets. Uh-uh.
How noisy, dying soul. Face me.
We'll hit all three, but it's focused on the one that's already mostly dead.
Now accept your punishment.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Burn it all.
All in.
Mimi.
Show me your courage.
I see.
Forever doomed through my blood. Forever doomed. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Trust me. We can do anything! I hit the mark.
That restore health?
You can do it!
Burn it all!
And it does that.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos!
Dying soul, face me. How noisy!
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Burn it all! There's no time to lose.
Damn.
Here, this thunder!
Hedge your bets. Uh-uh.
Forever doomed!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Mimi.
Burn it all!
Found you.
Right on.
I did my best.
The core flame trial is indeed no place for the weak. Let's just hope that Finan gets through this.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finan must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the Black Tide.
In all likelihood.
Since coming to Amphoreus, we have heard many talking about this Black Tide. Could you tell us more about it?
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Amphoreus to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the 3 Titans of Calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Naias, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of Calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finan threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Kremnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
The Black Tide.
Okay.
An unspeakable thing of unknown origin. What comes to your mind when we put these keywords together?
Realistic answers. Leviathan, Cosmic Omega Octopus?
A hypothesis like that has never occurred to me, I must admit. But considering how the Leviathan hasn't been sighted in the universe for hundreds of Amber Eras, I think the possibility of it being the culprit is minuscule. Let's think about the various characteristics of Amphoreus instead. An isolated world of eternal night, being eroded by an unknown power. This has been bothering me for a while now. Everything we have seen thus far suggests that Amphoreus wasn't always isolated from the rest of the universe. Be it the birth of the Titans or the encroaching Black Tide, none of these can be explained as a natural progression of a civilization. There must be other reasons for its current state of isolation. It's just... If the cancer of all worlds is truly the culprit, then we should have observed certain phenomena, explicit or otherwise, by now. But that isn't the case. That's what I was thinking too. From past experience, the Stellaron within you should be able to resonate with other Stellarons, but we haven't encountered anything like that here. There are several other unanswered questions, too. My gut feeling is that things here are not as simple as they seem.
Yeah.
Furthermore, what happened in Penacony also proved that the appearance of a world may not necessarily be due to the influence of just one path.
I mean, don't we know, like, confirmed that there's 3 paths here? Or 3 influences here? Remembrance... and 2 unknowns, I think. Thought. Ugh. Yeah. I can really spot it. We also spot it.
It's good to be motivated, at least. For now, let's just take things as they come. The Black Tide could be a good starting point. Since Nikador has fallen, those who are suppressed by them will no doubt begin to counterattack now.
She said, I think she said 1 or 2 of them, but I think at least one of them was unknown. And I just don't remember. It was so long ago. Or maybe it was just like her idea of what the paths might have been that were here. I don't remember. I just don't remember.
It seems our trailblazing expedition is growing in significance.
Same time on the other side of the memorial.
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago.
I'm not worrying about him.
No, that definitely doesn't look like you're worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Finon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of Strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
Ah, I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Your people. They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trebios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Yes, what? Ah, I see it.
Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
Alrighty.
I want to hear stories about good feats on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway. My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the King's Aegis. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the bats.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphoreus. No one can defeat them.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us. We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But... young men of Kremnos, heed my command! Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
The future of Kremnos. I should find Krateros.
Bug. The steam here is so strong, it's like a barrier. I can't even touch any of the water. But I'm still not giving up on my chance to take a bath. Here I am, a tiny butterfly powering into the wind. And a puzzle. Puzzle. Alright. Yes. Yes, I'm aware. Ow. Right. There we go.
There he is.
Rat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then... why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Krateros. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos.
I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go.
Wait, so how in the world did Chrysias Leo get mounted on the wall?
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to? Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the Crown Prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Martimos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Martimos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go. Mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Eurupon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphoreus.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all!
Your failure is inevitable, Eurupon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child! A beast that murders his own kin. King's Aegis and Amphoreus of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle!
Understood. 5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2. 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son, Mightimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the Blade of Fury above us and the Council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade strikes down.
Midamos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
Damn. Ever since the battle with Nigador, you haven't slept so soundly in ages. Oh. Even if death itself came to rouse you, you proudly retort, "Why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm." Yet a chill from the river of souls wafted by, a sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Best to open your eyes, just in case. Yeah, I figured it'd be Cassie.
Mister, you're awake. That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person.
A gift? Gimme, gimme. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
Book time! Mem. Oh, new stories? Kai, why are you off reading them by yourself? I want in too. Just so I can spoil it for you. No way! I'll bonk you on the head with my pink wand.
Since which day did he become known as mighty? His strength rivals all lands, but the man pays it no heed. For only the authority of a king can end another king, and only strife can end strife. The torrent of conquest crosses the barrens, yet with homeland's blood, it is destined to be stained. None dare to shake his hand in greeting, for his hands burn as the blazing sun soaked in the might of the flames. What a mighty feat it is. In the aftermath of defeat, the man digs graves for the deceased soldiers, burying thousands with his own hands. In that fight, he crushed all invading blades with his fists. A body immortal may never fall, but tears of pain in his heart still flow.
His years of drifting made him detest water's waves.
They say that is the reason he's so unwilling to weep. But in Idonia's blizzards he once did cry, a tear shed among the storm and frost that bloomed into a lily stained with blood. Like his undying body, the flower never wilts. In time, the entire world will turn to ash. This haughty man shall be the one to leave behind the world's final beauty, though none are willing to believe. Unlike his kin, those patterns are carved with his blood. A matter so suspicious, it stirs the ambitions of the mundane.
A blade that can cut through the mighty must be enough to slay gods.
The people to this day still seek it, yet it is simply a tradition he follows closely. Do not let your enemy notice that you're bleeding, and thus convince them that you are someone unsurpassed, a warrior supreme. The stories of the past forged his body. Apart from Kremnos' traditions, what do you have left? The white-haired friend once asked. The man goes silent and still, his gaze burning into the horizon, looking for a distant past. In his days of wandering, this same question was asked by thousands upon thousands, and he never denied.
That is why I walk on this path.
Interesting. Did you know that Akama is full of stories about Minimos? He's just bursting with tales. Are all princes like that? Me too. It's really hard to imagine what an undying body is like. If his arm accidentally fell off, would it become an immortal arm? Sorry. I made it up. It's not true. I heard someone said that his ability isn't immortality, but defying death. Even if he suffers a fatal wound, he can resist the call of Thanatos and force his way out to the realm of the dead. Now that's an unbelievable kind of power. Still, there really are way too many rumors about Minimos flying around. If they were all true, he wouldn't even have time to eat, would he? I wonder who's spreading all the stories. Sure is mysterious, don't you think? Rewards. Alright, let's go with
The bats are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full. I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Is that Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready.
No, it's alright. Trian is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trian is just... what? Trian is super mad, that's what! You've forgotten! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trian...
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trian were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Castoris. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market, and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trian walked by earlier, Lady Trian happened to catch sight of it, and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trian became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Castoris, I'm running a business here after all, so...
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
I suppose I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Castoris. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Much appreciated. We're lucky that she has a good heart. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trian runs around, it won't break easily. Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough.
Up we go.
It seems your friend arrived before us.
Ah, you're finally here.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
Gift! Give me the gift!
You would have been too, if you hadn't stayed up so late. But what matters is that you got a good rest.
For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind, trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the Dew of Divine Blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky.
That's so fancy.
In appreciation of what you have done for us.
That's so like...
This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglaya?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the Dew of Divine Blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the Chrysos heirs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglaya. Having said that, Lady Aglaya, please don't misunderstand. We will still do what we can to assist you in the Flame Chase journey. It's just... I've heard of the friction between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Akima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Wow! Grady and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
No need to worry, by the way.
Sorry, I was
can
mid-drink.
tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Who are you?
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Huh? You are...
Hyacinth. Thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
This girl, she's a natural at making friends.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky.
You're so precious.
Oh, it's a rare occasion that Akima presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
She sounded so genuine with the, can we be friends? It just melted my heart.
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akima, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Oh well, if you insist.
I see. In that case, we will accept this gift from Akima. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth.
Oh, Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Micro-expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires, are these all part of the usual skill set for Aquala's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akama, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akama.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
So you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove.
The way her hair looks just brings me so much joy. Like, it's so pretty.
As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trianne will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama, and Castris will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
Since this involves Akama's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Mr. Trailblazer, why not go with them? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Grey. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Sounds good. Gaining more insights into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphoreus is also part of trailblazing.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trianne is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akama, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
I see.
I'm glad to be in your company again, mister. Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them, and they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them. When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then. The Grove of Epiphany is Akima's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Grove. Before we go though, I'm gonna run and use the bathroom. One, that'll give you a little more time, and two, I have to piss. And I figured I'd do that before we go anywhere. Ugh. Anyway, we're gonna get right back to it. And we're gonna get to go to the Grove. So there's several Chrysos heirs there, including those two. So there's at least one or two more. Several to me is like 5 to 7.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard.
But
I've
it's
asked
probably
her to
not that
pack her
many.
luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Alrighty. Alright, Nick. Good night.
Look, there she is. And Lady Trianne. But who's that they're looking at? Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury.
Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trianne! Trianne was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trianne knows the city has good doctors, so Trianne brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trianne. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first. These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him. Gray, Cassie, and Trianne, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
Okay.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trianne believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trianne! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama! Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akama behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
You might not be aware of this, but using the Sentry Gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trianne.
Trianne promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other choice.
Gotcha.
I'm
Alright, let's go.
Too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the Grove we go!
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Cass has such nimble fingers. I want to learn too.
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go?
I want to
Sure.
go too.
Memmy, mem, mem. Mem, cheer,
Go
mem,
first.
mem.
I'll cheer you on.
This is
I'm
amazing.
starting to learn English better.
It's as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador.
That is quite literally what I just said. But a little more fancy.
After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
It shows that I'm learning new things. Once I attain the memory of poking Wolf Belt, will I grow hands that are as pretty as Cass's hands? Scary. Don't teach her how to sew, Cass. That's horrible! You can't say that to a girl. I was just kidding. Anyway, I believe that this trip to the Grove of Epiphany will definitely be a fruitful one. How exciting! I wonder what changes I'll experience next. You might become fluffier? Do you like cute little animals that much? Are you secretly the type that cares a lot about outward appearances?
Cute. Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy? Puppy?
I've become a different species altogether? And here I thought she would just give me a nickname like Little Memmy.
It's already action hour. Lady Trianne, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trianne say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trianne.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trianne's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trianne can't remember what Mama looked like anymore.
Oh.
Not even in the dream just now.
In that case, Ty and I will lend Trianne a hand. You don't have hands, only paws. Just a figure of speech. Think about it. There are so many memories scattered all over this world. Surely one of them contains an image of Trianne's mama. If I keep a lookout for it while searching for memories along their journey, then Kai can go boom! And not only will Trianne be able to remember what her mama looks like, she'll even be able to talk with her. Right?
Trianne thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trianne out?
I think it's really funny when I'm saying Mem's lines and it very much coincides with what I'm saying. With the syllables. I think that's really fun. If only if you promise to stop calling me a pink puppy.
Little Memmy from now on.
Ma'am, you called it. That's so much better. Still, I'd like to know exactly what I am. That was just a name I came up with on a whim. Oh well, it doesn't matter, because I'll be sticking to my word anyway. Now that Trianne has cheered up, shall we get going?
Okie dokie. Trianne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Circe's would be willing to visit Akama. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time!
Woven Trail. Where did it get its name from?
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Circe's, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and wefts of the dress came into contact with the ground, They turned into paths and stairs. May this romantic path bring good tidings to Akuma.
Bug. Welcome to the Grove. A place blessed by reason. The majesty of the Bower Rift speaks for themselves. Onward, guests from afar. Behold the gorgeous view. From the broken cocoon, faint light still emanates, like a sigh left behind by the Minesta. Sometimes it doesn't seem to remember the butterfly that once chased light of reason, willingly forsaking eternity for a fleeting embrace. What are these? Oh, I can't, like, interact with them. Silent statue seems shrouded in a delicate veil, surrounded by glowing insects and bluish flowers. The saying inexplicably brings to mind Minesta's legend of transforming into butterflies. Before becoming butterflies, it seems they too were a solitary nocturnal wanderer who enjoyed solitary strolls.
Look! A huge tree! It's huge!
Is that all?
Ma'am.
Wow, it's so majestic.
Ma'am.
Hi, hurry up and capture this moment.
Ma'am.
A giant tree bowed slightly in the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustled through the leaves as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above on high. Would March 7th appreciate the sublime scene? You're uncertain. Dunhung, perhaps. Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it would be a deeply troubling situation. Take a photo of the tree.
I never failed to impress. This photo deserves an award.
What is this huge tree, though?
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Felicis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
But is the academy supposed to be this quiet?
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Circe's give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival.
So, we have no way in?
There should still be a way in. I'm just a little surprised.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
For now, let's look around and see if we can find out what happened.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
The dreams of giants sank into the earth and grew into towering colossus like me. Knowledge, like seeds born on the wind, causes flowers to bloom across the land and withered branches to sprout anew. The world pours itself upon me like a spring. My eyes are clear, yet I cannot see myself. Bug. I'm standing on it. Observe our great master Circe's. Such nobility and holiness in that august presence. Oh, it's actually Circe's. That's right. Marvel and praise freely. Such reverence is exactly what the master deserves. Aww. That is really tragic. Undelivered Grove report. To our neighbors in the Holy City, second communication of the light calendar 4931. Achievement report, financial request, resource request, miscellaneous. Achievement report. Lotophagism. Phagism. Lotophagism. No significant progress in using herbs to resist black tide corrosion. New improved grain variety yields increased 800%. Caprism. New Chimera recovery potion development successful. Experiments show 87% average seasonal work efficiency increase. Plus or minus 6%, depending on the individual variation. Long-term report. Changes 3 years after leaving the world-bound web. Erythrocharism. Keramism. Research report. The emotional effects of color when viewed in human vision. See attachment. Research report. Minimal units of art. Nautism. Research report. Information encryption and decryption protocols updates. Research report. Thoughts on fractal structures. Can we predict everything? Veneratialism. Multi-faith ceremonial implements still in development. Calamity Titan. Content postponed. Alcoholism. Our achievement will be this messenger, who shall run from the grove to Achaman within 2 days. Bear witness. No sporism. No reports submitted. Financial requests. Regular funding, 30 million. New research sponsorship, 5 million. Messenger compensation, 5,000 to 420. Writing fee by character count, 40.1. Total balance coins, 35 million. 5,460.1. Due to calculations errors, 0.1 may be omitted. Research request. Blank slates times 5,000. Teleslate times 1, severely damaged. Latest copy of Gene Bank records. Other. The Grove wishes to employ several mountain dwellers for basic security, providing food and lodging. May Cersei's grace be with us. Scholars of the Grove of Epiphany.
The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
Lumbrey's eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it. The courtyard of Storgi should be just ahead of us.
Why did you turn so suddenly? You frightened me. It seems the spot isn't secure anymore. Time to relocate. What does it want me to do? See, there we go. You look upon the crumbling circular staircase. Each step polished and smooth. It is said that the sheen is the result of generations of scholars pacing, debating, and seeking wisdom here. Did those wise figures who once wandered these paths ever imagine that their outdoor classrooms would be one day claimed by vines?
Is that all?
3 of the 7 stages. Okay, I'm gonna read to myself. This one's a little bit too long for me to read out loud. I mean, fair. However, like, if it came moldy, you should attempt to get a refund or be sent more. Considering it probably shouldn't be moldy. I see. I mean, you'll probably be fine, especially since it's you. But nor am I truly really surprised. But do stop eating them if if you start feeling unwell. Please. Assuming you haven't already ate them all by that point. Thank you. Okay. So Anaxa is the sage of that Nosporism. And I'm guessing the fact that there are 3 redacted names is just they're not going to be important to us, but Medea, Apuleius, and Socrates they're probably at least somewhat important.
As I expected, something's not right here.
Even though we're not scholars, someone should have come forward to receive us by now.
Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet.
Maybe something happened?
That's possible.
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh. Huh. No one's here.
What should we do now?
Lady Trienne, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Whoa, that scared me too.
I'm sorry. I had to recite that chant
Ley
so
lines?
that the golden thread would resonate with the Titan's presence within the ley lines. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
It's just fucking bonked in the head with a Genshin. There's just so much ley line talk in Genshin. Everything is due to the ley lines in Genshin. Something went wrong? Ley lines are off. This is happening? Ley lines are off. A bunch of enemies are acting weird? Ley lines are off.
But that shouldn't be.
Everyone, look over there. Something's appearing.
Is that a white dryad?
Where? Oh, you. Hello. What are you? White Dryad. What a cute name.
No, it isn't a white dryad.
Hmm?
It is
What
the
is it then?
shadow of a dead white dryad.
Ah. So it's, something real bad happened here then.
Dead me, mem.
Dead me, mem. Dead white dryad.
Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try. Mem. Homicide. Mem. You know what it's giving? It's giving. It's giving Toby Fox saying Toho Project. There's that one clip. I don't even remember what he says before or after. It's just Japanese. Toho Project. Japanese. Really funny. Mem. Hey, don't say it together with me. You're distracting me.
Black cloak, mem, sword toward the great tree.
That's it. Their memories are too faint for me to see anything. I could only vaguely make out these words.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah!
The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
Thanks, Trianne. Hello? Oh, I was doing the wrong joystick.
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
That's
There,
not good.
on the steps.
Oh. What?
This looks really scary.
What kind of beast is this? Or is it the Titan's kin?
No, it's neither of those.
They look kind of like a cross between the Antimatter Legion and like the enemies, some of the enemies from Zenless. But they look weirdly like the Antimatter Legion. That was like the first thing I noticed. They look like red and orange Antimatter Legion.
This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this? Ma'am!
Wait! This black thing seems to be moving. Awesome.
The monster is alive! Trienne will protect everybody!
Trienne, please hide behind us. Mister, let's do this.
Alright.
As expected, the words black, sword, and cloak, they're talking about the Black Tide.
Certain enemies will inflict ally units with the corrosion state. Attacking enemies will restore corroded HP. Okay, so just hit them. No, I think these guys look sick.
We can do it!
They also sound very similar to the Antimatter Legion. Yes.
Follow my charge.
I had to think for a second.
It's pitiless.
Sure, I'll play along.
Seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to lose.
Oh, because you already got it, that's why. I was like, why is Mem's thing so low? And I was like, wait, I already triggered it.
You defeated it! Little Gray, little Kaz, you're so strong!
But these monsters, they aren't supposed to show up here, right?
To think the Black Tide has spread this quickly to the Grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
At the same time in Akuma.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him. There's no need to hurry to the Grove either. You deserve a good rest now. Tribi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the Grove.
The Grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castris and the rest should have arrived at the Grove by now.
Trienne just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread.
What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the Grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But... what?
But they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the Grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be alive.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akima's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Treeby, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
That's devastating.
The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the Black Tide.
Avaya said that Anaxa is still alive. If that's true, then there's still hope for everyone else too. Who is this Anaxa anyway? Why does everyone seem to have some kind of trust in him?
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Were you in a similar situation before, friend?
Believe me, she is far nicer to the two of you than she is to Anaxa. Despite being a Chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that Titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the Flame Chase journey.
And he's still able to conduct research here? Didn't he just say that the Grove is an academy that was established around a Titan?
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the Titan who treats us the best.
Well, it looks like Circes must really be open-minded if they're accepting of even this kind of novel idea.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these Titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our Flame Chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of the journey to restore their core flames.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is. They didn't lend us their power willingly.
I don't think Orynyx was as reluctant to help us as you put it, or they wouldn't have deemed Kai worthy and allowed me to journey alongside all of you.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide and did not descend into madness.
Trianne believes Circe's will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trianne. It's easy for Trianne to look for people because we can fly.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the weft along with you, Lady Trianne. The golden thread will be much more effective from up above. Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trianne gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trianne, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trianne. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay. We will keep that in mind. Trianne was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trianne is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes in the tales you've heard? They would always save their strength until the very last moment. That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. In that case, brave Trianne shall clear the way for all of you.
Little Trianne is so motivated. I mustn't fall behind. I'll use something to help all my friends that only I have, or an X's power. I wonder if I'll find any memories.
So many monsters.
Maybe I'll find some useful memories here. Let me try. Treasure. Repair that. Collect on the veil. Okay, I'm gonna read this really quick. Oh. I always like things like info hazards and like eldritch horror, almost cosmic horror, and things that are like in media and stories like this. I really liked I enjoyed, although it wasn't like it was a major plot point in Genshin Sumeru arc, but it wasn't like super developed upon. But like things like this is really, really cool, and I really, really like. 'cause it's like I wrote down numbers, but only strange symbols are there now. What are they? I don't understand them. I don't remember. And just it killed them. learning and seeing things that they shouldn't have seen killed them because it was an influx of information that they couldn't fully comprehend and understand, and the learning of that knowledge is what like broke them. I always loved that kind of stuff. It's really interesting. The black-colored monster has fallen like a toppled statue. Within its body lie golden ashes, perhaps the same substance as the golden blood that is commonly seen in Amphoreus. It's no good. I didn't see anything. Oh, can I look at the rest of them? No. Can't look at you. I'm gonna check and double check that I didn't miss. Yes, I did. The monster's body is twisted like brambles, not allowing any living beings to approach. Let me try. Ow, that hurt. And I didn't even detect any memories. Okay, so the rest must be up here. Or the last one. A despicable, twisted life form. It was once a living soul that could mourn pain, but now it can only turn its head at others until its soul drifts silently out of its shell. Maybe this monster will show us some useful memories. Shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I really tried my hardest. Why couldn't I see even a sliver of a memory?
It could be because when a life is devoured by the black tide, it loses its soul.
That's...
It's locked.
I can't open it. It was probably sealed in order to ward off the black tide.
There's no keyhole in this door.
Yes. Most of the doors in Amphoreus are sealed using the power of Yanis.
Since this door is a creation of the three titans of fate, maybe the eyes of Oronex will help me find a way to open it.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
You scared me. Are you the echoes of a memory?
My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa.
I'll just stick to Anaxa. Now, can you tell me...
Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Difficult person.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, It is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot. I have recorded these words so that visitors may learn where their next destination lies.
Alchemy can do that?
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me, an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
But how is it that you can respond to me? Are you really the echoes of a memory?
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped. But that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akama as we... Only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. If all goes well, Cersei's core flame will reach Akama before long. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains. And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
He disappeared again. Did he finish what he wanted to say?
Mister, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory. Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time. You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name.
He seems very particular about a lot of things.
Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition, which in this case refers to the soul. He calls this theory Nusporism. It is an extremely complicated theory. You should get him to explain it himself if you're interested.
I feel like I'm gonna have very mixed feelings about this guy. I have a feeling he's gonna irritate me to no end, but that I'm not gonna be able to hate him despite it.
Provided that he is still alive. Yes, that seems like the only good news so far. We can just focus on retrieving the core flame then. I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape.
The Luminary Throne? What sort of place is that? Why would there be a throne in an academy?
It is located at the top of the giant tree, and is where Cersei's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
Oh, on the bright side, it sounds like a place that's easy to defend and difficult to attack. If that's really the case, I think that everyone, including Anaxa, will definitely be alright.
Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Hey, the door can finally be opened. It seemed that message also served as a lock.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
I am very curious about the alchemy system in this world. Ugh. it's just a fucking like thought practice that is just about being healthy and working out. That's really funny. Happiness abounded in this lost land by God's chosen. What's that sound? Titan speaking. It's likely. Whoa. Yeah, a lot of long books too, probably. Huh? There's no one here. Did I just imagine that singing?
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious.
Giants raised their glasses in a toast beheld by the 12 constellations. It's that voice again. This time it's coming from... I have no clue where it's coming from. There's too much echo in this library. I know. I wasn't even the one singing.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there.
It's fine. I don't know how to possibly speak. It's not even lit up. I think that something supernatural must be at play here. I hate that it gives me the little arrow at the bottom of the dialogue or similar. It waits for like a second after the dialogue finished for all the options to pop up. And it's really annoying because that's that exact time that I hit the button to progress the dialogue. And then
No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Alright, slow down. We don't want to alert them. That's fair. Fair enough. There were multiple times I almost skipped Crisis Leo because he fucking talks too goddamn slow. Bug. Also thingy? Oh, listen. Oopsies. A statue resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation. Resembling an old man draped in robes, seated in deep meditation, and capable of singing.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak.
Whoa! Who's there? Pretty!
Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar. What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the Litophagists.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phainon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phainon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor.
With that, the discussion is over?
As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Alright. Chrysalis of gold Monesta, weaving fates of hearts destined to meet, purest beauty in your grace, deepest passion in your heat. One little sip, just a tiny taste of this honeydew of knowledge, and I'll ace the final exam. Now, since nobody's around... No, wait! Are there any more final exams? Bug. Garment maker of this area. Library of Philia. The soul that seeks understanding. Love and wisdom are but one life. The thirsty approach the water, only to dissolve in the moon's reflection. Okay. Now we go.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods. All the two of you have to do is to cross the deep well and retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Ugh, God, you're making things sound too complicated. All you want us to do is retrieve the flower, right?
Indeed. Could it be that you actually do not know how to proceed?
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles, and yet I receive nothing in return? Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you planning on keeping us here forever?
You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat. Although, it would be absurd to say that I have no other motives. Since you've brought it up, I might as well take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you?
See what we're made of? Could you phrase that any more directly?
Now is not the time for me to elaborate further. So, please proceed. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Mister, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Awesome. It's so reassuring to have Cass around. I should put my brain to use too then. The time dimension revealed by the orb shows the water lilies growing there. Okay. Both those are shut. I hate that. Oh, it looks so soft and fluffy. Watch this. The character set on the cognos bloom to reach a higher location throughout its growth, and then cause it go back down. Remember that? Sometimes it can become corrupted, even after it's been around, it will still use it. Okay, so I can't get down. Oh. Now I can. I see. Okay. I'm just skimming right now. Bonk.
I'm on it. I choose you.
Watch your head. No,
Is that it? Here, this thunder.
Hedge your bets. Ah.
Show no mercy.
Me.
A foregone conclusion.
Conflict is pitiless.
Serenity is before me.
There's no time to lose.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
Yeah.
Huh? There are
Some
ichor
sides of
vessels
the
stored
ichor
here.
vessel are stored in fragile memory upon impact. Butterfly. It becomes the flower bed of grow. Both states. Each side of the ichor may be covered. Membranes. Inside. Ah.
Ma'am.
Wow, so this is how flowers are
Flowers,
grown.
ma'am.
I see, and the opening to that one is locked behind that one. I see. I should open this door if it's possible. Yeah, it is. Bonk.
This is being in sync. We can do it.
I think I'm gonna sneeze again.
Just don't learn.
Probably in like 5 minutes.
Watch your head.
Follow my charge.
These enemies are cool looking.
Here, this
The
thunder.
bird ones.
Sure, I'll play along.
Doo-doo. This
Time
probably
for the
has
master stroke.
multiple phases, probably, right?
Show no mercy.
There were multiple enemies there, so I'd imagine so. I got an achievement. I don't know what the achievement was.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Yeah. No.
All in.
Time.
Show no mercy.
A foregone conclusion.
Here, this thunder.
Ah.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
You know what? Yeah, that doesn't sound super great to go up against. Can I kill this guy while I'm here?
I choose you.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Was that it?
Watch your head. All in.
A foregone conflict
is pitiless.
I hit the mark.
Show no mercy.
Seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to hear this thunder.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I kinda wish I could gain more than 10 stacks of the Lightning Lord attacks.
How smart.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Yeah, it's a little more effort than I thought it was gonna. I'm gonna do this first though. Okay. Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Bug. Surely there's wonder behind this waterfall. Peril, quests, and a mystical blade that defeats all monsters as soon as you pull it out. That's how all bard stories go, right? Alright, Golden Bow of Vows.
So this is the Golden Bow of Vows. I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
So lustrous and beautiful. It's even more magnificent than before.
Suddenly appear out of nowhere and scare me like that. My tiny heart cannot take it. This is already the second time.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
It's Pink Bunny this time? I'm truly an all-encompassing species.
Is this the legendary Golden Bow of Vows?
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
Are we sure? I guess
you know this place so well.
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
Okay, whatever. We'll go the way you want. Even though it's right there. But I guess if we're going up this way, so we're just gonna go that way and end up in the same place anyway. Oh, no, this takes us directly back. I see.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the pool? Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Ma'am!
Oh, it really lit up.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the Golden Bow of Vows. And I did not set any traps for you, right?
That is indeed true.
Oh, they're all red now.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed a scheme to get you to lower your guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Oh.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then, let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for cooperation. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
Ah. I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. Although you only cleared a simple trial, I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So, ask away.
What is it, the unfair treatment? Is it because I'm too smart and you're afraid I'll ask the question I asked will turn Amphoreus upside down?
Well, in that case, mister, please go ahead.
Why don't you show your true appearance?
A good question. It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness. For me to appear in my true form, I'll require your help. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is, was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us. Lady Calypso, if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right. I was completely truthful in my response just now. I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
So you don't actually have to take the water wheel? Well, chat. I think that is all I'm gonna do today. Unfortunately, that means that this is all that's gonna be done for a while. Yeah, Mem doesn't need to take the water wheel either. No Anaxa until May. Well, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Hello, person! Welcome in. It's okay, I'm gonna be yapping for a little bit longer. Depending on how I feel I may stream tomorrow as well. Just so that I get a little bit more in before I disappear until May. So yeah. Also, because I do really, really want to mute him, and I just don't have time for tonight. I just don't have time. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. But yeah, I'm just tired. And the recording has been going on for 3 hours and 40 minutes. So it's kind of like, I'm done using my brain. I'm done thinking about things. I'm done reading for the night. But yeah. So as far as stream plans go, let me pull up the calendar really quickly. Actually, I'm gonna end the record. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. For stream plans, go. Tomorrow. I will probably stream. I'll try to either tomorrow or Sunday. Monday will be something probably Turnip Boy Turnip Boy robs a bank. We'll finish that out on Monday. And that will be the last stream. Well, it might not be the last stream. It might not be. On a technicality, there is a week in, like, I think it's the second full week of January that I might do a stream or two. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. But I can't make any promises, but there is a chance. There is a chance I'll be able to stream during that time. But if not, then Monday will be the last stream of the year and until May, most likely. Y'all can gamble if you want amongst yourselves to see if I will stream. Yeah, May is so far. May is a long ways out, but I will not have time. I will not have space. I won't have time or space to stream most likely for those months. But there is that 1 week that I might be able to stream once or twice towards the beginning of that week. It really, really honestly depends. Because I will be amidst unpacking and packing. For a lot. So, I just might not have time. And, honestly, my computer may be already packed up by then. I will probably pack it up pretty early, that way I'm not packing it up last minute. So it really depends on when I decide to pack up my computer. Of when I might be able to stream. Or not. So, yeah. That's going to be all for today. I'm sad. I'm gonna miss streaming so much. I really am. I really, really, really am. But in the time that I'm gone, there are tons of VODs up on the VOD channel. Which is linked in my Twitch. You can go check that out. So yeah. I'm gonna miss. Ooh, I'm gonna miss. I'm not dead yet. I'm still here. But I plan to come back with new things, new emotes. I'm gonna be working on emotes and redeems and all that sort of stuff while I'm gone. So in May, there's gonna be a bunch of new stuff that I can show off and give you and whatnot, because I will be working in the background during some of my free time on that kind of stuff. New starting soon music, because the ones I have as placeholders are just placeholders right now. I'm going to be working on actual full-length, like, song or two to have as starting soon music, so that it's actually like a nice thing you can listen to. But I just haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, there will be new stuff when I come back. As a thank you for waiting and being patient while I'm on a 4-month hiatus. So yeah, I don't know how much. It's honestly just how much I'm gonna be able to get done during my free time while at college. Which I will likely not have a lot of free time, but I'll chip away at it, you know? So yeah, that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!